Well, good morning. It's Monday, 8 June, 2020. It's 6:45 in the morning. I just got to the little parking spot, and what do you say we take another shot looking for the schoolhouse? Yeah, 2020 has been a really odd year for everybody, with everything that's going on. Yeah, I know it's been weird for me. But yeah, I was gonna get out and hunt a couple of weeks ago, but it was at this time in the morning it was already about 85 degrees. Today it's 53. So we should get a good few hours out looking for this old school. I hope we can find it today. Today I'll be using the Nokta Gold Cruiser, Nokta Makro Gold Cruiser, just because it's supposed to be a good relic machine and a great gold machine. So, and that's kind of what we're looking for, is relics and gold. Well, not supposed to look for gold out here, but if we happen to pass some gold, I'm not going to be against digging it. But we got a little bit of a hike ahead of us. I have to go around a hill. I'm not going to go up and over because, well, that would just be silly, especially when there's a nice road I can walk on. I just can't drive down there because of the big gate. Once again, this is a public access area. It's just gated off because it's also a kind of a campground gathering area, but it's closed to camping right now. So they want people driving back there, but hiking back there is perfectly fine. Yeah, so we'll see some scenery, probably some scenery you've seen before. I might go up and over and look for a little something I left too, if I have enough time, or I might do that first. I don't know, but we'll see. This is probably the quickest way into where I left something. Probably. Actually, it is quicker because the other hike is about 1.5 miles to get to it where I can park. So we're gonna go ahead and get the ball rolling, okay? So I will see you out there somewhere. Well, our first target was in the 50s. It's a little lead round ball. Not too old, but I'm also on the hill facing the black powder, so once we get up over the other side and up on top, we'll see. So last time I was here, I hunted that plateau where the tree's at and went up through the hill there. So this time we're gonna go to this one, and I don't know, might work our way over to that hill and poke around there. So we'll see what's around here, and hopefully something good. I sure hope there's something good. Oh, sporting my little hunting vest here I just picked up. There you go. Nomads. All right, so I made it to the top of the hill. Big cast iron flappy door. There are some pieces of busted cement up here, so that might be a good sign. And a big, huge stump. I'll show you here. 1 second. All right, so like that, some there, and that tree stump is about as, oh, it's probably about 1.5 feet taller than me. So we might be in the right spot. Look how beautiful it is out here. I know you can hear my machine. So let's see what we can find. All right, I think we found it. I'll show you why. There's a lot of old brick up here, and I have a signal right there, so we're gonna see what it is. Okay, it was just a piece of chicken wire, but in that hole, this is all old mortar, a whole bunch of it. You can see where the brick was laid in there. So yeah, I think we actually found it. We can mark this off on the map that this is where it was. And I was correct the last time I was out here. I was just on the wrong hill. So let's poke around here for a bit. I'll try to get a few live takes and see what we can find. Okay, we have something here that was in the 80s, which could mean anything with this machine because relatively new to it. But we don't learn unless we use it. Alright, it's in that area. See something roundish. It looks like a cap. Yeah, the mason jar lid. So that's an old brake too. So that's a good find for out here. It's a small lid too. So there we go. We're on the right track. Okay, I was all prepared for this to be crap, but that's a little steel key. Isn't that cool? That's a keeper. A keeper. That's born likely from the schoolhouse. That's old enough for that. I like it. All right, let's keep going. Don't know what it is. Let's find out. Ah, that's what it is. It's a little round ball. Okay. I expect to find a lot of those today. Pretty much, if it's a good signal, I'm gonna dig it because I've been looking for this site for a long time. I found it. I'm so happy. So I was absolutely correct. And I want to say I'm looking at the old road now too. It's a dirt road now that they drive down, but the road coming into here that I walk in on is the old wagon trail. So that's another cool thing. So a lot of things are coalescing on the old map. So it should help me be able to find some of the other sites. Yeah. Okay, this is a solid 86. Hopefully it's something copper. I'm expecting a round ball because this thing's been loving these round balls. So the hopes aren't high, but we can always hope. Oh, no, it is something brassy and copper, and it's got nails in it. I don't know what that is. Oh, those are screws. Let's clean that up. When we clean it up, we'll look at it in a second. Okay, I figured it out. That's an old light fixture. Those screws would hold the globe on, and it could be for a lantern or a regular electric light. So I'm gonna see if I can find that third screw. I don't think it was on there, but I don't see it. It might have fell off, so it's all right. That's pretty neat. That's a nice little relic. And it was brass copperish. Hey, okay. Got a target there. Let's see what it is. I hear you wincing every time I swing that pick. I always pick it on the other side of it so I can pull the dirt out towards me. And then find my target. Whatever it is, it's small. Oh, there we go. Another one of those. Well, one of these days I'll melt down all the lead I find and turn it into something. Okay, so I'm at the big stump. Already ran my machine over it. But to give you an idea, I'm standing right in front of it. There's a big tree. So this was around when that schoolhouse was here. I'll show you the point of view from where I'm standing. Okay, so the schoolhouse would be right there. Like right there's a piece of it, there's some of it. That mound is a bunch of debris. That's where I've been digging for a little bit. So it's a nice view of the valley. So which side do you think the door was at? Excuse me. Now, I know on the other side is the chimney, because I found the original quartz masonry from the mine that's just over the hill here. So I would expect the door would be on this side, or like where I'm standing. I don't know. That's why I'm over by this tree, because it just makes sense. And I also found a piece of ceramic or terracotta sewer type pipe or water pipe. So I would think that it would be around this tree. That's newer. I have no idea what that was. It's like a 5-gallon can turned into a footing. So yeah, we're gonna detect around here and see if we can find something out in the yard. Okay, this was a 93 solid. That's right there. It's the first signal like this I've had out here. So hopefully it's not iron. It'd be nice if it's a coin. Okay, it's in the center here somewhere. So stab behind it there a bit. Pull out some dirt. Nice and delicate. Okay, so it's right on it right there. A little bit more of this dirt. We're gonna stab behind it. Pull some more out. Still in the hole. Like I said, this ground is pretty hard today. Okay, I think I found it. Break away a little bit at the front here. I think it's a Coke can. No. Oh. That's an old mess tin. Yeah. That's what that is. It's garbage, but it's an old mess tin. Pretty neat. Definitely not 1800s, because they didn't really do aluminum back then. Yeah. Probably Army. Alrighty. Throw that in the trash bag. Okay, so this was a 58. That's a big bolt. It's gonna sit next to the big tree. Two big things need to be with each other. This thing's inch in diameter and about 3 feet long, and it's solid. Any ideas? Yeah. Part of a bridge? Heck, I don't know. Actually, kind of interesting on this end. Slot through it. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So that can probably get knocked off there. Oh, big. Thought I'd share that with you. Some window glass and a little bit of iron. Okay, this was in the 90s. Not expecting much, but it's a high conductor, so GoPro would be nice. Silver was common currency back then. That's something big. It's one of those brass tube things. We'll save it and see if there's anything on it. There's still something else in there, so let's look. Okay, so I was chasing a signal and ended up being that piece of a oil lamp. I'm still in the same spot because I started finding glass that had letters on it. I kept digging. So yeah, I'm gonna keep digging because also I just found a spoon. And the mark on the back says Simpson Nickel Silver. So I'm gonna stay here and keep picking away at this because I think I found the trash pit. All right, so that's all the glass I dug out of there. I know it seems odd that I'm holding on to it, but some of them have writing on it and I want to look at it later. So I got to figure out how to transport this mess home without breaking it. But that's cool. I'm glad I found that bottle. But yeah, I think let me flip this around. All right, so what I was finding in there, it's covered with a lot of that brick again and mortar. I think the place burnt down because there's a layer of ash about 8 inches below the topsoil right now. So it's a good possibility that's what the demise of the old schoolhouse was, which honestly it'd be cool to find the bell, but I'm pretty sure they salvaged that. But yeah, it's 10:01. I've been out here for about 3.5 hours now. I never did make it to find the thing that I hid, but I think I'm gonna call it quits now that I found this, because this really made my day. I got a spoon, I got a key from the place, and some other little odds and ends. So I'm gonna detect a little bit more around here, clean up my mess around this hole that I made, and I don't know, if I find something good, I'll get you on the camera. The breeze is annoying when you're trying to talk, but it's really refreshing because it's warming up out here. The valley area is all marshy. When I came here a few weeks ago, that creek was just running with water and now it's dry. So yeah, let's go ahead and detect our way out of here, and I don't know, if we find something, we find something, okay? Well, I dug a quarter. Yay! 1997. Still, it's a quota. I'll throw that in the vest. Alrighty, I'll keep going. I'm almost at the bench where I'm gonna go pack up. Okay, so I've had a chance to get home, get cleaned up, kind of go through what we found. I have a bag of trash. It's trash. And this is all the glass that I took from that hole, because I was hoping to be able to piece one bottle back together, but I got most of it. But we're gonna look that one up and I'm gonna tell you what I think it says. All right, so, well, let's look at everything. Let me flip the camera around. Okay, so these are all the keepers. I know it doesn't seem like much, but when you're relic hunting, that's what you do. None of this is period. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. All this lead is from people shooting black powder. This was one of the last things I dug, and it was full of all kinds of black stuff, and it's threaded. I have no idea what it is. So if you have an idea, let me know. It's roughly, well here, I got a tape measure right here. Not roughly. It's 4¼ inches long with this little nipple here. and about a 1/2 inch outside diameter. So, am I right on that? Yeah, about a 1/2 inch outside diameter. Any ideas? Let me know. This is that mason jar lid. I haven't pulled it open to see if it had a name on it or not. Plus it's all dirty. But I'm gonna leave it how it is because, I don't know. I hardly ever find those and I think they're cool. This has absolutely no writing on it whatsoever. But it is definitely part of a light that would have screwed on to whatever the base was, and a glass globe would have been held on with these little brass thumb screws. I did not find the other thumb screw and I did not lose it, so those threads are really dirty, so it's still out there someplace probably. But that was kind of a neat little find there, especially with all that junk that was around it. The key, it's complete. There's like all these little notches right here and it's not broken. Unfortunately, it's an iron key and I can't find a maker's mark on it, but if you've ever seen a key that looks like this, let me know, because I am very curious about that. I'm pretty sure it's a cabinet lock of some sort, but who knows? Because these are probably where the tumblers are at, and this was probably where the pivot was, where this big gap is. So this was all enclosed in something. But that's pretty cool. I was happy to find a key. I love finding old keys. Then we got the lamp thing, and it does have a little patent date right here. And my eyesight sucks, so I'm gonna have to get something to see that with. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause you. All right, I got some sort of magnification tool here, so we'll see what it says. If I can see it in this light. Oh, there we go. Patent, April 10th, 1877. So that's an oldie, 1877. I would try to straighten it, but I really don't want to break it. I could probably work it into being kind of straightened out again. There's like a little sleevey thing on the side here, which has got me kind of interested in, well, it's got the little wheels in there. And it's threaded on the top. So yeah, April 18th, or April 10th, 1877. And I'll get a close-up picture of that for you when I get done with this. Then we got the spoon. That was a luck find because I found it with all the glass. I've never dug one like this before. This one here says Simpson Nickel Silver. So I need to look that up and see what that stands for. I know German silver was some weird stuff. This could have been a nickel plated, or a nickel spoon that's plated silver. I don't know. It doesn't feel like copper, but it's heavy. It's got weight to it. So then we ended up with a 1997 quarter. I thought I lost it, but I accidentally flipped it out into another part of my work table here. And what's a hunt without a pull tab? This is the bottle that I saved. I'm still working on trying to figure out what kind it is. The only markings on this one is, it says PC, and it's got kind of a little trapezoidal type parallelogram looking thing. I don't know, it's kind of weird looking. But this one obviously had a sticker because there's a round portion right here. Now, the one that I'm working on, I'm going to show that to you here. I have to get the camera, so 1 second. Now this is what I was trying to save. What I can make out, I'm thinking it says Bohemian Cocktails and Supply. San Francisco, California. Net contents 4 ounce. So I need to look that up too. And so that tells me whatever is in here is going to be in here, and it's going to be in that mess there too. So maybe the old schoolhouse turned into a bar, or it got shut down and someone was living in it, and that's what they had. Maybe it had cherries in it, like maraschino cherries. I don't know. But we'll look that up. I'll throw a little bit of information at the end. But yeah, I want to thank you all for coming with me. I'm just happy to be able to kind of close that one off. I can always go back and pick through there and try to find some more relics, like more spoons. Spoons are great to find. Like I said, I think the place burnt down. There was a big layer of charcoal and burnt wood. So, and plus with all the melted glass, yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet. Any ideas on how to make that clear other than maybe soaking it in vinegar? I'll try that, see what happens. But yeah, y'all take care. Good luck out there. Happy hunting. Stay safe. Bye for now.